we are going to get today's workout started. Today is the last bench session of this block, excluding deload. So we'll see what we can do today. So we should theoretically have probably around 332 for today's top set. I also realized I need to actually upload last live stream session on YouTube. So I have not done that yet. Update my workout log and then we go. Bench press. And maybe it's 330, so it'll probably be like 325, 332. Also not for 325 to 332. 3 sets of 9 around 205. I'll have my glasses on, so I'm really having to look closely. Okay. And then from there, our usual, it'll probably be our modified pull-up and some BFR biceps. That's what we have for today. Going here. I also probably need to modify some audio levels. I think the song just swapped for us here. Yeah, that's probably pretty good right there. Alright, first warm up. 205 on the bar. Nice and even. Let's get it. We're ready for a good workout today. Alright, now we have 225 loaded up for our next warm-up. So our primary bench day, which is now our Thursdays, the day that we can't stream, we hit a nice 325 for 4. Pretty much max effort. Wasn't too bad though. I'm actually pretty happy with that, you know, considering we kind of had to chill out a little bit with the elbow. I think previously the best was 332 for 4. I think that was my previous 4 rep, if I'm not mistaken. So not too far off. I don't need these yet. We'll go with the lighter duty ones. You're definitely kind of in that mood today. Need some weights. I don't know, I feel like we've probably been doing a better job of putting more calories in. I think we've just been feeling a little bit better overall. As well as, like, when I don't eat, I can tell I'm, like, hungry for it. Like, what that new average is. Like, last night it was, like, 1:30 a.m. and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so hungry, I don't think I can fall asleep. Alright, we got 245 loaded up now. Got some bangers playing today. I need to turn it down a smidge though. I'm letting it blare. Alright, here we go, 245, nice and easy. So far, so good. So next one, we got 265. So if we're gonna theoretically go for somewhere between 325 to 332, let's see, we'll go 265, 287. Or should I go a little bit higher? 265. Actually, we'll do 270. $70, $292, and then like $310 probably. 22, and then 18. That sounds pretty good. And we're just gonna really try to focus on having a nice, good tempo, and it's comfy for today's session. But sometimes we get away from that a little bit. Is it nice and even? It looks pretty even. All right. Up pretty good. Held up pretty good this week. Very happy about that. I'm trying to think. Let's see. We'll probably start off fairly conservative again next block. Maybe end with, a little bit heavier, a little bit tougher sets. But then at that point, I feel like elbow should be like, no doubt about it, 100%. All right. Let's go. All right, 2 more warm-up sets, and then we get to the main set. We have our 292 now. really probably should swap the yellow plates after this set, right? So if I take 332, I think I absolutely need them. Is that right? I think it is. Next set. The next set will be green plus white, which is the equivalent of the yellow. 310. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should end up working out. All right, 292. I'm not gonna lie, these Bells of Steel benches are like cheat codes, because like I go to the actual gym facility for my Thursday session, and they have good benches, right? Whole rack setups and everything, and I just can't bench like quite as good. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a huge difference, but I definitely notice a difference. I notice it's really challenging for me to maintain kind of almost the same setup. I feel like my butt is always coming off the bench when I bench there. Alright, 292. Alright. There's our 292. K-Dye, hello, welcome in. Yeah, we got now. But we will need the greens again for our back offs. All right, 310. Last warm up here. good songs playing today. Alright, 310. Last warm up. Hopefully it feels like a warm up. All right. Do we have another 22 pounds? That is the question. I think we do. To check and see what we did last week. That might sway my decision a bit. Let's see here. We did. Or I did, I should say. Last week was only 315. That'd be kind of a jump, huh? Maybe we do 325. We'll do 325. Nah, we'll do 332. We'll do it. No problem. It's nothing I haven't hit before. This might be a little bit harder than, you know. Gotta get back to the heavier weights though. Gotta get the right song playing. We're good to go. Goosebumps activated. Chalk just a little smidge. Come on. pretty good. Actually, a pretty good tempo, I think, there. Better than previous weeks. We shouldn't need this. At the bottom, right? Alright, and we are for sure doing 205 then. Since we went big ballin' on today. And there we are. I don't think I've ever actually failed a set on stream. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think we've always hit our sets. I don't think I've ever actually had to dump it here at home. I think that my arch is big enough of a difference that if I just flattened out, it would catch on the rack. I'm like pretty sure. Not that we'll need that today by any means. Alright, first set down, not too bad. This nail is driving me crazy. Good old Saturday session. We have a family Christmas to go to today. Later. I don't think the Christmas week will affect our usual streams. Well, now that I think about it, I'm trying to think if my brother is off on Monday. I feel like he is on Tuesday, so we'll have to see. The early bench stream, we might not be able to get it in, but the Saturday one will be the same for sure. Saturday one should be as scheduled. All right, not bad. We got one more set of 9 here. All right, let's see. So we got one more set, and then we have to change the rack up for some of our pull-ups. Pull-ups and then some BFR to end things out. Where are we at right now? 35 minutes. Oh, I almost ran straight into that. nail is ticking me off. Alright. Here goes. This week was a pretty good test week, honestly, to see where the elbow is at. And it went pretty well. Lots of heavy sets. All right. Here we are. Probably just stick these right here since we'll have to put it back on. Oh, yeah. On them. Move that out of the way. Should be pretty good. Deadlifts also went pretty good this week. We did end up going for 545 for 3 paused. Pretty snappy, feeling good. This block was kind of a reset for deadlifts because we just had so many heavy deadlift blocks in a row. And then I was kind of getting that like mid back discomfort with both squats and deadlifts a little bit. So we just peeled back just a bit. I usually need about 1 or 2 of those blocks a year, depending on how. I mean, we've went very heavy this year for deadlifts. Like average intensity for deadlift, we've been really pushing it towards the end of every block for sure. So it was much needed. We were PRing like every block there for a while. And I would tell myself I would go like for a lighter block, and then it would just feel really good week 4 again. I just did that so many times in a row. I was really gunning for that 700 by the end of the year, but I don't think that we're quite. That's quite in the possibility list. But I think that was definitely in part because, like I said, we kind of stopped tracking our weight for a little while, and then performance kind of slowly started to average down, and then I was like, I wonder what my weight is, and yeah, I was like, because I think I was sitting between 188 ish before, and then I was like 182, 183, so 5 or 6 pounds can kind of do that a little bit. I think we are gonna stick with, well, I'm indifferent. We'll do another set. This is the test week on the elbow, like we said. So one more set of pull-ups, and then we gonna do some BFR, tricep kickbacks, and I think we've been doing BFR bicep. Can't remember. I feel like we kind of swapped it up a little bit because I think one week we ended up doing like hammer curls. Pretty much the same, right? A little different in what we're targeting, but all right, baby. There's that. Go ahead and put on 155 again. We'll need that for next session. Oh, we probably got to play some music, don't we? Dang YouTube. Oh, need to move this out of the way. What do we want first, bicep or tricep? Doesn't really matter. I think we'll do we'll do bicep first. That sounds good. And there's that. Christmas colors too. I just realized. Christmas. There's actually an exercise at the gym I was kind of thinking about starting to do, BFR. What was it? What have I been doing there? BFR. I think about it every week when I'm at my Thursday session, but now I can't remember. What is it? Is it a tricep? I feel like it's probably a tricep exercise. Or is it a bicep? Alright, let's see here. I think we've been doing... We'll do 15. We should do 25. We'll do 25. I think we did 25 last week, but it got kind of heavy towards the end. We had a good amount of rep drop off. Good song. Wait just a second here. It was too tight here on the left. Alright.
crank this out. Finish strong. About what I remember it from last week. At about 11 to 12, then the next set was, that 9. Yeah. One more. $130, huh? I can't believe it. All right. That's about exactly how I remember it from last week. Yep. 11, 12, 9, and then 7. I didn't want to say anything before the last set and kind of put that mental barrier on, but I thought it was 7 from last week. Okay. So definitely with tricep kickback, we're gonna go lower though. Sure. If you can BFR tricep kickback with 25, doing it right, then you're probably a freak. Probably a freak of nature. And of course we'll do the GIMP arm first. It's not really GIMP anymore. I need a bigger shaker cup than these because like this does not last me throughout my whole workout down here. All right. Make sure the other side's pretty loose. I think it is though. I don't know. I think for follow-up blocks, we could probably try 15, at least for the last week or two. The 10 is getting pretty easy, especially with like the elbow feeling a lot better. All right, a little short rest here. Dang nail, man. All right, set number 2 or 3 on the right side. 11, and 12. And we'll wait a second. Alright, right side is done. Now we have our left. I was playing some Throne yesterday, and I actually had somebody, I guess, look me up, and they're like, "Yo, are you the Kila Factor on Twitch?" And then they're like, "You look like Superman." Like, oh my god, I can't escape the allegations. I can't escape the allegations. It never fails. It'd be one thing if like people were in here and they saw that others were calling me, you know, Superman, but then you just have like random people that don't understand the context. Oh, that's a little tight actually right now. Just a little bit. Yeah, BFR is a little bit of an art of understanding the right tightness for sure. If you're doing it with your own training. There's some fancy like tools that can help, and there's like established ranges that you want to be in terms of like a blood pressure. A cup pressure, I guess, is the better. All right. A little too tight still. A little too tight still. There we go. Last set coming up here. Keep in mind we are finishing up soon. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, drop them in the chat. Any last minute thoughts? We'll probably end things pretty quickly after I get cleaned up. Got some stuff to do for sure. Five, 8, 9, 10, 12. All right. Very nice, very nice. Definitely a pretty good block overall, I think. I think we set ourselves up pretty good for the following blocks after this too. I just need to keep eating. Just gotta keep eating. Cause that'll pay off for sure. Like I said, most likely the goal for the new year for me is gonna be, you know, keeping that calorie consumption up. I really want to try to push for like a good high body weight again. And then getting a lot more accessory work in. You know, obviously we're trying to up the calories. We don't want to be a butterball. Oh no. That sounds rough. Dog owner probs. Alright, fam. We are all finished. So yeah, thanks for popping in and hanging out. Not sure when we'll get a game stream in. Like I said, we have a family Christmas today. So there's that. But yeah, thanks for popping in, hanging out, and chatting as always. If you aren't already, go ahead and hit that follow button for fitness / powerlifting, lifting, pain, injury, rehab related topics, because I am a chiropractor. So we kind of talk about those topics on occasion when they get brought up, or when I go on rants, and then the occasional game streams on Twitch. All right, everybody, enjoy your weekend. If you have any, holiday / Christmas celebrations this weekend, safe travels and enjoy.